In a kingdom wrapped in golden mist, a young prince stood on the palace balcony, gazing at the world beneath him, believing no one could ever rise to his height. But that night, the sky would humble him. Prince Zayd was loved by his people, for he was clever, brave, and kind. But as praise filled the palace, so did pride filled his heart. He began walking through the markets with his chin raised high, never greeting the poor, never thanking the servants. When an old farmer humbly greeted him, the prince scoffed, "Do not touch me with your muddy hands. Royal blood is not meant for dust." His father, the wise King Rahman, warned, "My son, a crown without humility will one day fall." But Zayd only smiled. "Father, how can one fall when he's born to stand above all?" That very night, Zayd rode his white stallion through the royal forest. Lightning cracked the sky. The wind roared. Suddenly, his horse neighed wildly. The path split. A flash blinded him, and the prince was thrown into the dark woods. He awoke at dawn, bruised and alone. His royal clothes were torn, his crown missing. The forest whispered strange sounds, owl hoots, rustling leaves, the far cry of wolves. When Zayd called out for help, a faint light flickered ahead. An old clay hut, smoke rising from its chimney. Inside sat a humble potter, spinning his wheel, shaping clay with wrinkled hands. "Peace be upon you, young traveler," said the potter kindly. Zayd straightened up, proud as ever. He stopped. If he revealed his name, they'd bow again. So he said, "I am just lost." The potter smiled. "Then sit, eat, and rest. Tomorrow you can earn your stay by helping me make pots." The next morning, Zayd tried shaping clay, but the wet earth slipped, splattered, and cracked. "Slow your hands, calm your heart," the potter said. "The clay listens to the soul that's humble." For days, the prince struggled, until one evening he shaped his first perfect pot. His heart softened. He even smiled at the potter's jokes. But just as he began to enjoy the piece, fate twisted again. Outside, the thunder of hooves echoed. Royal guards burst into the hut. "There he is, the missing prince!" they shouted. The potter dropped his clay, stunned. Zayd lowered his eyes in shame. As the guards bowed, the prince turned to the old man and whispered, "You knew who I was, didn't you?" The potter smiled softly. "I did, my prince, but here, I wanted you to see that whether king or potter, all men are molded from the same clay." Back in the palace, Zayd entered the throne room with a small pot in his hands, the one that he had made. He placed it beside his golden crown and said before everyone, "From this day, this pot will sit on my throne to remind me that pride breaks faster than clay, and only humility keeps a soul whole." The king smiled proudly. "Now, my son, you truly wear the crown." From that day onward, Prince Zayd ruled with kindness, bowing before his people, serving the poor with his own hands. And the kingdom, once clouded by arrogance, bloomed again with love. My dear children, pride makes hearts heavy, but humility lifts the soul. Our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "No one who has an atom's weight of arrogance in his heart will enter paradise." So walk on earth softly, speak kindly, and remember, Allah loves the humble. Arrogance blinds the heart, but humility opens the doors to paradise.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical Islamic stories.